It is my 28th birthday, so I thought I would do 28 questions. First question is, what is one habit that I cannot live without? For me, it is meditation, and that can be walking meditation, breathing, journaling meditation, but having that moment of stillness is something that drastically changes my day. Question 2, how am I feeling on my birthday? I am feeling excited and ready to endeavor on this new journey. 3, what is one product I cannot live without? My daily symbiotic that I take every day, so it's my probiotic and my prebiotic, so it's really working magic together, is my favorite product that I've used for so long. I use the brand Seed. If you guys know, I am absolutely obsessed and truly believe in this brand and this product, so this has to be my top 3 products for a very long time. What is one thing that you want to lean into this year? For me, it is being a better cook. I want to learn how to chop properly, understand seasonings more. Because nutrition is such a big part of my life, I think this will help me enjoy it even more. What am I looking forward to this year? Honestly, even though I'm moving at a slow pace, I'm really excited to start planning my wedding with JT. What is one book that has impacted my life? I had 2 answers for this. It's either Jay Shetty, Think Like a Monk, or The Untethered Soul. Y'all, I am 28 today, which is crazy. So I thought it could be a fun idea to answer 28 questions. I'll answer some of them throughout the video, just like the next couple of days of celebrating and just like what's in store. But I actually just got done with therapy on my birthday. That is so mature of me, I feel like birthdays are extremely weird for me. I like them, but I don't like the expectations of them, you know? And this year I've kind of just, I don't know, I felt very mature in my birthday today. Like it's only 11 a.m., but I feel like a sense of growing, and I feel very just not needing outside noise and just like needing like myself, and myself supporting myself is providing the expectations of a birthday for me. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of how I'm feeling. So I have like a sense of like calming and ease because I'm not expecting outside stuff, if that makes sense. Because I do feel like I am in this really big stage of growth. Like I'm going through this like big push. Also, I absolutely love my therapist / life coach. I will link him below if anyone is looking for someone. JT and I are actually going to do a little staycation tonight. There's this hotel that's only like 25 minutes from us, but they are so welcoming to dogs and it is beautiful, and I've actually been wanting to stay there for a little bit. My friend Bernie is just obsessed with it, and I always am like, I need to go to this hotel and stay there. So we're gonna do that and leave in a little bit. So we're just gonna catch up on some work stuff before we head out and I pack. Just feeling good, feeling like there's this shift that is going on, and I am here for it. So what is something I learned at 27 and want to take with me into being 28?
Thank you, River.
I want to take with me the focus that I have had on the relationship with myself. I have seen the most benefits by leaning into me and understanding my wants and needs.
Do
JT and I are having a chat because we're figuring out that River isn't, if he was a human, he'd be in a teenager stage right now. He's very, like, he wants to start eating human food. Like, he's like totally trying to eat it. And then he doesn't want to sleep with us in our bed anymore. We're like going through strong withdrawals in this teenager stage. I am about to get ready, but while I do, I thought I would answer some of the questions. So obviously I am 28 today, and I thought I would answer 28 questions for you guys. I also am going to be getting ready at the same time, going for a very natural, trying to let my skin breathe when I'm just like going to wherever. I'm not going to, like, you know, see tons of peeps. So let me just do a little and then I'll answer a question. The first question is so aggressive. I asked my girl Shelby on my team to pull up like the questions that you're asked like before you turn 30, or excuse me, if you were turning 30, and I was just gonna pick like 28 of them. And the first one, literally, which I'm not gonna answer, is if I died tomorrow, would I be satisfied with the life I lived? So aggressive. Maybe I'll show you guys too what makeup I'm using. This is the Tarte Concealer Creaseless. This is the formula that I have been most recommended for acne prone skin. There's not pore cloggers in it. There's not a lot of garbage in it that a lot of makeup has. So I do use this. Am I obsessed with it? No. But am I obsessed with trying to clear my skin? Yes. So I have been using this. I honestly go off and on, but every time I speak to a new doctor or whatever, they ask me about my makeup, and Tarte is the #1 recommended that you can like buy at Sephora. There's tons of brands online, but if you wanted to go to Sephora or Ulta, this is it. Okay, so why don't we answer the first question? I also lost my good eyebrow gel and I'm really sad about it. Okay, first question, who inspires me most? I have a lot of people that inspire me on social media that I've never met. When I think about my first inspiration ever, it would be my dad. He is an entrepreneur himself, so he really helped me in this whole journey of becoming an entrepreneur and owning my own business. So I would say he inspired me the most first. I have a crazy amount of inspiration around me, from JT to my partner to all these things. But after seeing this video that if you were part of our community leads, which is leaders of Form, so they are like Form ambassadors, they really get people involved in this community, and I'm so grateful for every single person who is a community lead. Also, if you are interested in it, you can text me in the community text below. I got a video from you guys yesterday just like expressing, or you're saying happy birthday to me and like sending love. And when I see those videos, I always say, after I watched it, I was like, I want to watch this every single day because this inspires me so much. This is obviously my job, and I really just like, I don't know, I'm super passionate about it, but seeing other people where it's not their job and they have so many other things to do, and then they're also taking care of themselves, that inspires me. So I would say you guys. Axe. Okay, these are like really heavy. I guess that makes sense because of what I decided to look up. Okay, let me show you guys next what I'm gonna use. This is another product that I was told to get for just like when I want to be insanely natural and super light on my skin. So this is for acne prone skin. This is a Luminaire, which I've used since I started having acne, and this was my hidden secret when I had like full blown. People said that they couldn't really notice, and I swear it was this piece of makeup. It is, first off, clogging safe. It is one of the safest ones out there, but it's a mineral foundation and it's a concealing foundation. So it is thick, but it blends very nicely, that it's not heavy and cakey. It like churns into your skin, but it is amazing. I get it in the shade, I want to say Sun. I'll write it below, but I want to say Sun. I also get like 2 colors and mix them because sometimes the colors are not exactly what I need. So I will link exactly what I use below. Love this guy. But today, when I'm just going to be like, again, it's just JT and I, we're just going on a little getaway, I'm going to use the Bare Minerals Original This is the original foundation Golden Nude 16. This is definitely a color I can use when I'm tan. When I'm not tan, it's too dark. While I put this on, I'm going to use, this has like a really pretty glow to it. But again, I kind of just allow myself to see my acne and like the little bit of scars. Sometimes feel like it looks better than when it's like so cakey on. But at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you, because some days I want to cover my full face and some days I'm like, I'm here to embrace it, you know, it's a journey. Also, I read all the comments last time in the last video when I did talk about me possibly going on Accutane again, and I just want to thank everyone for putting their input, or even if it was because it's your story, your journey of like your experiences. I read every single one and it makes me really think about what I'm doing, so I just want to say thank you to that. Okay, what would 5-year-old me be most proud of? I think 5-year-old me would be most proud of the love and attention I have put towards myself, the boundaries I set for myself, the people pleasing that I have worked on so hard. To all my people pleasers out there, it is not easy by any means. And I think the love that I have for myself and people, my 5-year-old self would be very proud of. And my 5-year-old self, this is something I'm actually really working on, is continuing to dream bigger. And I think my 5-year-old self would be really proud that I'm dreaming big. If you were stranded on an island and could only bring 3 things, what would you bring? I would bring JT as an item. A really good book. I don't know what one, but like keep me entertained every day. And my heart wants to say my water bottle, my favorite water bottle. Incredible, Sam. Okay, if you could be pro at anything, what would it be? It'd be singing. Ever since I was younger, I always wished that I had a voice. I even tried at age 21 to take singing lessons again, and pretty much it was just a no. If nothing else mattered, what would you be most happy doing? This. Literally this. Like, I can say that with full confidence. Nothing else mattered. I remember someone gave me the best advice. They said when I was trying to figure out what my passion was and what I wanted to do with my life, because I struggled. For anyone who does not know what they want to do in life, or they see everyone like having these careers and they know their passions, and you're just like, what the freak am I supposed to be doing? I was in that exact spot. And I remember like screaming and crying on my knees and like begging God to tell me what it is, like what is my purpose, and just being patient. And like, for me, it was always right in front of me, but I wasn't in the right moment to jump on it, you know, because I've been in health and wellness for so long, or I guess focusing on my workout routine. But be patient, write down everything that you do love, try a lot of things. I tried a lot of things. I never was not working on something to get to where I'm at now. So just continue trying things and know that like you will, it'll come to you and you'll be like, this is it. Okay, so finished with the little face. Next question is, what parts of my mind, body, and heart have been speaking up? I think I'm gonna do the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand into medium. Yeah. And I'm gonna use this for my blush today. I honestly go different every single day, but today I feel like I kind of want some glow. Get back to the question, Sam. What parts of my mind, body, and heart have been speaking up? Honestly, something I'm working on deeply in therapy is understanding that I have standards as well as expectations that I need to trust and listen to. I think being a people pleaser in my life is something that I've continuously worked on. But with that being said, I have to learn that standards are okay and they're healthy and I need to respect them. And I think I have a hard time with that because I want to have like zero standards, zero expectations on people, which I think it's great to a point, but I also think I'm compromising and not respecting myself by not seeing them, because I'm getting irritated by things and I'm seeing that come up, and what I'm learning is because I am not accommodating my standards, my expectations that I have for people close to me. Working deeply on this. Perfect. So I kind of just did this like pretty pink shimmer. Sometimes I'll go for a darker pink. River, I love you, bro, but like might need to close the door on you. Come here. Come here. Why don't you show everyone your toy? What toy are you playing with? This is River's duck, right? We're gonna toss them. Okay, next question. Am I surrounded by people who inspire me, challenge me, and support me unconditionally? Absolutely. I think that's why I have even the expectations for myself, because I'm surrounded by so many of these people, and I wasn't always surrounded. River, it's a no. I love you. I know you're a puppy and you're having so much fun, but like the toys gotta go. The toys gotta go. Okay, here we go. We're throwing him again, and then I might need to close the door. Oh, the one in the closet. I don't think I always surrounded myself around. I've gone through so many different phases in my life, right? Now being 28, I think every single person who has been in my life has been for a specific reason and that specific time and what I was looking for, what I needed. But right now, since I'm so focused on just being the best version of myself, I do see myself really finding those people that are on that same journey and that are teaching me lessons. For instance, this might be kind of weird, but I know when I met my best friend, it's gotta go, bro. But when I met Liz, I knew that I was kind of scared of her, honestly. I was like, she's obviously so beautiful, she's so kind, she's so all these things, and I seriously was intimidated. I was like, can I be friends with her? Like, this feels like a lot. And I truly had to be like, oh, this girl's gonna teach me a lot of lessons. I could just feel it. And trust is like a really hard thing with me and friends. I grew up with situations that happened that allowed me to not have a lot of trust in girlfriends. And so I think it's something I've worked on so deeply, because I treasure my girlfriend relationships so much, but they haven't always been easy for me. So I knew that meeting Liz, she was going to teach me a lot, and boy, has she. Like, she's taught me so much. So I think it's like leaning into those relationships that are calling you to more, that do feel slightly uncomfortable, or, you know, I think it's really about leaning in. And I always say this, the more that you work on yourself and focus on the things you want, you'll attract those same kinds of people in the place that you are at in your life. And if you're like, I have no friends and I like can't figure it out, know that the time will come. It's like the more that you lean into you, the more you're gonna have those friends come through. And I can say that for firsthand. And continue calling in what these friends are, what you need, and then also calling out like what you want to give out to these friends. You know, it's like a both sides situation. Okay, next question. Is this the city I want to live in? Okay, so I live in Los Angeles, California. Specifically, I live kind of near Venice, Marina del Rey, a little middle in that. And this is absolutely the place I want to live right now. I think the opportunity here is really amazing. Like I said, you kind of find people that are in the same boat as you, which feels nice. Like, I think the job that I have, finding people that are also starting their own companies or also in the influencer space, does feel really nice. You kind of can relate. So I think right now I love it. I also think it's just a very like diverse and inspirational city that I really appreciate. And I feel like right now in my life it's perfect. But as far as for future, I don't see myself raising a family here, or JT and I don't. I grew up in like a small town. JT grew up in like not a small town, but grew up in a place where you did feel this, I don't know, sense of like smallness. And I feel like LA feels really big. And so I do want to provide that for my kids. Us talking about kids right now. Wow. So I do feel like we'll either keep going south towards where my family are in like OC, or I love Manhattan Beach. There's certain areas that I really love, but I need to get familiar with. But right now, LA is my home. Am I doing everything I can to take care of myself physically, mentally, and spiritually? Honestly, I would say confidently yes. I think that I really put myself out there to make sure I'm supporting myself in all three of those, and understanding that I'm going to continue evolving. And so I have to grow with each of those areas. Even me physically, the more I get older is the more I continue to learn what my body likes for even movement, you know, and what it needs, and how I feel fueled. Like it's almost like I think they say the woman's body changes like every 7 years. So it's like kind of checking in with yourself. Like, to continue evolve with it and understand what's going on. Like, it's okay if the same thing 2 years ago didn't work for you and now you're changing it up. So I do feel like that is happening. Okay, I think I'm gonna go a little cream bronzer. Where are you? I also love this blush, you guys. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip and Cheek Glow Pillow Talk Color of Passion, and it's a lip and cheek. So if you're ever going to like the beach and want to, like, you know, give that sun-kissed look but also put it on your lips, this is like something I just carry with me everywhere. Okay, now going to pack my bag before our little staycation. I use all of these, like, I think I showed you guys this before, like from the Bathing Suit Company Triangle, which I'm literally bringing. They always send you a suit in these like compartments, and I literally just use them for all of my separate like packing blocks. And then I'm also going to, I already put like all of my supplements in these things. I just got them off Amazon. I find them really helpful. This will be something that I will be continuing to take when I go on vacation. I literally feel like I actually lean on this more when I go on a vacation or out of routine, and I do that because I feel like when my body, I'm eating different foods, or also my immune system can be low because I'm traveling. This is so major for me to make sure I'm staying as healthy as I can, and if I just have this, I feel good. So gonna pack. I already add them in here. Let's do it.
What is something I would tell my younger self? To continue to stay true to who I am.
Yeah, I am in my dermatologist's office and I'm about to get a facial, but it's more of an intense one. It's like lasering, and I'm not gonna be like cute and glowy afterwards like you'd want to be for a facial, but it's supposed to really help to get like underneath the acne and help with any bacteria and killing it. So here we go. Okay, I'm back from my facial. The lasering went well, it was super quick. We also talked about Accutane and all those things and just continuing to watch my skin. So we'll see. Like, it's hard. It has days where it does really well and it has days that it doesn't do really well. I just made some brekkie of gluten-free toast and 2 eggs on top. Super quick. But quickly, before I head to my family's house for my birthday celebration, which is just continuing, I feel like I'm hitting all of the members in my life, I wanted to finish answering some of the questions. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would that be? Honestly, I haven't traveled a lot in my life, so there's actually so many places that I feel like I would want to live, but I don't actually know it. It just is like this feeling, or I see it online. When my family traveled, we would go to like Mexico and Hawaii, and that was kind of it, and kind of go some places in the States, but I feel like now I'm really trying to travel more on my own because I didn't get that. So if I could live anywhere in the world that I have been, Hawaii is definitely a place that I have like a really special place for it. I don't think I could live full time there, but definitely in my dream big world is to have like a second home there. JT and I went there like post honeymoon. We've been there honestly a handful or more times together too. And we just like the feeling you get there. Some girl that actually lives on the island of Maui, she was like, it's magic here. And I'm like, it really is. There's like this beautiful feeling when you're there, and just the nature is so stunning. And we even love going to like different islands. So Hawaii would probably be my place. But as far as like living a place that I haven't been, I also have this really big draw to Australia. I feel like I connect with so many people from Australia, and I just like love it, but I've never actually been. I might be going in December this year. One of my friends is from there, and so we might join them for New Year's. That would be my dream. So Australia will probably be the place that I haven't been, but would like feel super called to like go there. Live there is extreme, but you know. What's been the best year of your life so far? I love this question because I just was talking about this. One thing I'll say is as I get older, I start giving less like about little things that I cared about when I was in high school. That feels so good, like growing and just realizing those things do not matter. There's bigger things to care about in the world. But my best year yet was probably 27, which is the last year that just passed. I started Form, which was my own company. I got engaged. I feel like I really started to plant roots of where I live. My community's growing. I feel like super connected and passionate. So that was probably the best year of my life so far. What is my biggest fear? If I'm thinking like small stuff, it'd be like sharks. Like sharks just really scare me. I have a lot of like nightmares about them attacking me. I don't know why. I'll leave it like that. I think sharks. If you had time for a new hobby, what would it be? Something creative for sure. I feel like either doing like art, or even my sister's been really into like pottery and like making pottery from scratch. And I feel like something creative where I don't have to think and I just am like in the zone is a hobby I really, really want to get into. I also love getting into a hobby that, like a sport that I can go play with JT or whatever. So we're loving like pickleball. He plays golf sometimes. So I'd love to maybe like tap into that. I feel like that'd be a fun hobby. Okay, I'm gonna finish this breakfast and then I'll catch you guys soon.
What is your word for 28? I had to pick two. One is creative and the next is imagination. What brings you the most joy? Definitely the people around me and the community that I have.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shona. Happy birthday to you.
Alright, my loves, I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A with my 28-year-old self. I want to also thank every single one of you for being a part of the joy that I have now, being 28 and helping me truly get to where I'm at, just discovering my passions, and I just feel so grateful. So just needed to say that little message to you. We have some fun videos coming up, some workouts, so if you haven't done a workout with me yet, there are tons on here, and then obviously on Form, but I'm going to also be posting some workouts, so just let me know what you guys want to see below, and make sure you're following me on Instagram and TikTok. I love y'all.